What's up, folks? Matthew Armstrong coming at you from our cruise liner on the Caribbean, or the Caribbean, wherever you're from. Actually, no, we're actually not in the Caribbean at all. We're coming at you from Cherbourg in France, and we're just getting the ferry over to good old Ireland, and we're on Irish Ferries. About to set off, coming at you from our cabin actually in Cherbourg on Irish Ferries. So check it out, Irish Ferries is a little bit different, you know. So it says over here, in case of emergency and you're drunk, run down the corridor with your arms outstretched, shouting "Yo-ho!" And if you're really drunk, get on your hands and knees and just crawl. Okay, so that's the safety procedure for Irish Ferries. And yeah, hope you're all doing well. Interesting, we've just been travelling a bit and we're heading over to Ireland now for a bit. And I was just, I'm a bit of a people watcher. I observe people and I just kind of see what's going on. I like to observe. And I was observing folks just doing their thing. And what I notice is there's a lot of ill health out there. And I don't need to be a doctor or give people blood tests or look at their health profiles or medical report to see that. It's very, very obvious in even just the way people move, the way they look, the way they breathe, the way their complexion is, the way their body is shaped, and some very, very simple things can be shifted. Like I noticed people's posture. Most people's posture is really, really bad. People have like really bad posture. And people don't breathe properly. People don't breathe. You can see the way folks are breathing, and it's just awareness. Once we become aware of these things, that our posture isn't so great, or we're not breathing, then we can start to improve it. Like right now, and just as I'm saying this, you've just become aware of it right now. So I bet as soon as I started talking about breathing, you start going, okay. You probably took a big deep breath or talked about posture and suddenly just sat up straighter or something. So yeah, it's the key to health. The key to health starts with awareness. The key to it, improving anything in life really. And once we become aware of our health, aware of our posture, our breathing, and how improving our breathing, improving our posture will actually have a big impact, have a powerful impact on our health. Simple things like that can make a big difference. We can go through life being stressed, having this low level anxiety, not knowing why, thinking it's because it's things on the outside environment, but quite often it's just because we're not breathing properly. And just once we take a deep diaphragmatic breath, like right now, then things just on the outside start to seem a little bit better. And if we're feeling unsure, uncertain, not much confidence, then as soon as we lift our chest up, bring our shoulders back, then walk with a stronger stride, lift our head up, lift our eyes up, stop looking at the ground so much, we start to feel better. Depression can leave, confidence can build, we can feel more empowered just by breathing, just by changing our posture. So I can notice it in folks, just the way people stand, the way they move, the way their shoulders are hunched maybe, or etc. Where their eyes are always looking, if they're always looking down to the side or down to the ground. I know how that person's feeling, just by that. You can see how a person's breathing. Does that person know how to breathe? Every single person in the world breathes, but very few people breathe correctly. And I can see when folks are breathing. Most people, probably about 90% of people, are chest breathers. They're breathing into their chest, and mouth breathers. So they have their mouth open most of the time, and they're breathing in to the top of their chest. So when you breathe in the top of your chest, you're only taking in oxygen up there, but you've got all your lungs all the way down, all the way behind your back and everything, and that's where all most of the blood vessels are, down below, which is basically transporting oxygen to all your cells. So it's really important to be able to breathe deeply, like you're filling a glass of water. The water goes down to the bottom and then fills up when you breathe, breathe down as far as it will go, down into your kidneys, down into your lower belly. And then let it fill up, fill up, fill up, fill up, and then let it out. Makes you feel a lot better. Balances your state of mind, balances your emotions, brings oxygen to all your cells, brings more life into your body, more energy. So simple things like that. So, a lot of people are afraid when we talk about, getting healthy, changing health. People think, oh, I've got to make this big radical change with my diet and all this sort of stuff, and it's too scary for people. They go, no, I'm not changing my diet. No, that exercise program, that just seems too much, too intense. But just start with the simple things. Start with an awareness. Start with an awareness of breathing. Start with an awareness of posture. Actually study your posture. Go, okay, create a body awareness. Start becoming more aware of what you do with your body, how you move your body. Because what I'm seeing, because I've just been out amongst a lot of people there on the ferry, is a lot of people just don't have much awareness. They're just kind of going with their programs, and they don't have body awareness. They don't know how they're breathing, and they don't realize how it's affecting them, how it's affecting their emotional state, because they're not breathing properly, because they're not moving their body correctly, because no one ever showed them how. There wasn't a class in school that said, okay everybody, this is how we breathe. This is how we move our body correctly. No. You had your sports and you kick the football around and stuff like that. But there was no classes on these things that are actually really, really important and make a big difference. Make a big difference to our lives, how empowered we feel and how we show up in the world. So, I hope you got something from that. My name is Matthew Armstrong. Stay tuned.